I would say that the competition in these Olympiads made it really clear to me who I want to be and what I want to do. So, I started, my first project was on a solar heating system. And then my second project was on biomass energy. And as I had both of those experiences, I realized I'm really interested more in biomass energy, and I want to understand how we can use biomass energy to eliminate energy poverty, where people can't maybe access fossil fuels, but they have a lot of access to biomass and to waste materials. And it also made it very clear to me that I want to work in the energy sector. So I would say because of that initial exposure, I was able to find my passion and to be able to find something that maybe, as you can notice, I'm speaking with a lot of passion about. So it made it clear to me what I wanted to do. Then that transferred into me doing my undergraduate studies at Dartmouth College, specifically on these topics. So as you mentioned, I did my undergrad in environmental studies. I did it in international development because I really wanted to understand how I can make science approachable to politicians who might not have a lot of scientific knowledge and are not versed in it, and their decisions can have a lot of consequences for the world. And then I also did 4 years of research on developing biofuels from plants we cannot eat. So, this initial exposure to Science Olympiads made it clear to me what I want to do in college as my undergrad degree. Then even beyond that, I realized during undergrad that I have to have more knowledge on these things if I wanted to help someone in the future. So I entered into my doctoral degree here at Stanford University, and my doctoral degree is an interdisciplinary program which tries to solve environmental problems. So I'm trying to solve energy problems, but also address people's needs, make sure that there are not people who are disadvantaged by a specific energy system. So, Science Olympiads made it really, really clear to me what my career path should be. And another thing I also would like to mention, and I've noticed on one of the schools, London schools web pages, these are very interdisciplinary schools. There are students who play instruments, there are students who do science. And in Bosnia, I also, played the flute. And what I would say is that for one of those projects, one of those reactors that you could have seen, there is an element in that reactor which is inspired by the construction of my flute, which is basically like a pipe that conserves kind of the airflow really, really well. So what I would say, because in your schools, you probably have a lot of exposure to doing science and art, science and music, different things. There are always ways that you can combine those things. And I would say the fact that I combined my interests during high school led me to doing my undergrad and my PhD in the fields I'm doing today.